my notes up. Let's see what we're talking about. Okay. Hey, friends, it's Corrine here, and welcome to our final Monday live for September. And if you're on Instagram, this is like my first time going live for the business on my personal page because a lot of you were doing, that wasn't flowing through to the business page. So I decided to bring it to the personal page. So tonight I'm sharing something straight from the bookkeeping trenches, what bookkeepers really wish you do before turning over your books. And like before we even dive in, I do have just make sure my stuff is working. Before we dive in, I do have a couple of announcements. First, I want to let you know about something special coming up. Our Mompreneur Networking event is happening March 2026. It's going to be a space where women in business can connect, learn, and grow together. And because I know how important childcare is, there will be on-site babysitting the day of the event. So no excuses, moms. I better see you there. Okay. Second, since this is our last live for December, we're closing the month with a special sale. So if you've been on the fence about getting support for your bookkeeping or taxes, now it's time to jump in and lock in your spot. There'll be a lot more specials going in, especially because we have Black Friday deals happening, and we're also going to have Cyber Monday. And lastly, on a personal note, I want to honor my fur baby Sleepy. He passed away yesterday at 17 years old. Um, September 28th will forever be a date etched in our hearts. And he was with me through so much of this journey, all the way from college. For every baby I've had, he's always been there, even me buying our house 2 years ago. So I just know a lot of people can relate to the love and loss of a pet. And thank you for holding space with me tonight. This is really hard for me. Like I did not work at all. We started the day off getting him ready and we had a funeral service for him and everything at the cemetery. So it's been hard. So I'm gonna try to get through this live because I was like, I'm gonna do something today. If I don't do anything at all, I'm gonna get on my socials and go live. But rest in peace, Sleepy. We love you and you are in a better place. And I don't know what we're gonna do. No more screaming at the kids for not doing what they're supposed to do with you. But let's hop right in. So if you're working with a bookkeeper or planning to, here's how to make the most of that relationship. The first thing you want to do is separate your personal and business finances. And that's first thing when I'm saying that is that you need to have a business checking account. Get that business checking account and separate it. If you are already doing personal transactions in like business transactions in your personal, that's not a problem. Just it's going to take a lot more work, but make sure this is the first thing you're ever going to do, even if you don't even think about getting a bookkeeper right now or in the next few years or whatever. Just get that business checking account. It's going to open up a lot of doors for you, even on like getting financing. So this is like I said, the number one issue that causes confusion and wasted time. So that's number one. Number two, label your transaction, whether it's a spreadsheet, PayPal, or bank fee. Make it clear what the transaction is. Um, for me, it's really not that hard because I'm a nice Google researcher, but it'll make it a lot easier for us to have to do less lookups and searches if you are able to let us know what it's what and what's this. And it's not like you have to go through every transaction um in your PayPal or in your bank account. You just want to basically like list if you see transactions from this store, that's all our cost of goods sold, like things like that. You can start making like a index of what transactions we are going to come across. Number three, you can provide receipts and documentation, even digital ones. It helps with accurate categorization and IRS protection. So if you have a receipt, you're good. You know how we are receipts. You know how Cardi B be having all them receipts about her situations. The IRS is the same thing. Show us the receipts. So number four, communicate changes. New bank account, new revenue stream. Let your bookkeeper know as soon as possible. So if there's something changing and something's happening, let them know. There's tons of times when I'm working on a client's books for the first time and we see credit card payments being made. We're like, hello, what is this for? Oh, I have a credit card for the business. Okay, we need that too. So that's going to open up another 1,000 transactions that we're going to have to categorize. But communicate changes right away. And number five, my favorite thing, don't wait until tax season. Handing over messy late records in March is a recipe for rush fees and mistakes. So try to make sure you take care of this. Like right now, we're getting ready for 2026 tax season. This is when we're going to start working on your books for this year. We want to get it together. And then for the next 3 months of the year, it's going to be basically automated. We're going to try to automate it as much as possible. So when January hits, we are ready to go. Like even right now, we're working on our clients with their 1099, getting all the W-9s they need from the independent contractors and making sure that the independent contractors filled out the forms that we need. And we're calculating who's going to get a 1099 at this point and who isn't, and who's close to the mark, which is, $600. So those are things you're going to start worrying about to do now. So, and the only reason why you want to start doing that also now is because there's not much we can do when it hits January. Like December 24th and like before Christmas is when we can make some changes and do some things we're going to need to do. If we're going to have to pay some rent up, if we made a lot of money, we can pay some prepaid expenses. We can put money away for certain things. That's when we can make those decisions now. In January, it's a little bit too late right then. So before I hop in and close out, I know there were some questions that came in last through DMs and our inbox. One question is what should I send to my bookkeepers every month? So you're gonna want to send. You don't really need to send this, but we're gonna need your bank statements. We're gonna need receipts or access to them, updates on loans or asset purchases. So if you're purchasing a vehicle, you purchase equipment, computers, you need that, and any major business changes. So if you brought on a partner, if you hired someone, if you purchase like anything that's major, we're going to need to know. Okay. Number two, can I use one account for personal and business if I'm a sole proprietor? It's possible, but not recommended. Separation helps protects you during audits and simplifies bookkeeping. You definitely, the simplified bookkeeping part is the number one thing. You want it to be easy peasy. When you are doing your books, you want to be able to set it up the way you want to in your QuickBooks Zero, and then have it where they're automating these transactions. And the only time you're going to have to actually go categorize those transactions would be when you purchase something for like a one-off, or this is a new purchase that's going to happen all the time. So next question I have is, what's the worst time to hand over your books? So wow, 2 weeks before tax filing. Yeah, start early to avoid stress and errors. Like that would be like, that's critical. That's crazy. And then if you're dealing with like my firm, we do accounting and taxes. You coming to us around tax season to do that is a little bit stressful, but it's not really that stressful because we do have two different departments. We have our bookkeeping department and our tax department. But then it also, now our tax department is going after our bookkeeping department for making sure that the books are done on time so they can get the taxes done. So you start a little bit of a internal beef going on in our department, because like our bookkeepers are very anal. They want to make sure they did everything right, that they're catching everything. If they see something like a purchase of a vehicle or whatever, now they're reaching out to you, the owner, trying to get the bill of sale. So you want to make sure to avoid the internal beef of our office. You're going to need to make sure you start getting your books cleaned up right now. Like, come in today, let's get a discovery call, and let's work on it today. Like, you've been in business all year, so don't play us. Don't play us, don't play you, okay? So bookkeepers want to help you succeed. That's our goal, is to help you succeed. I want to make sure as an accountant, I want to make sure you're not overwhelmed, and a little prep on your end can go a long way. So drop a little hate in the comments if you made one of these mistakes before. And like we all wait for things last minute, and let's clean it up together. Like, you're going to partner with the right person, the right team, which is my firm. We can help you get it together. We can help you with, like, right now I'm working on the books right now, and I know my client is probably over there stressed and overwhelmed, but it's just because she doesn't know what's going on. But it's like, it looks so good in there. It's like so pristine. Like, I love her books. It's like, I wish I can go back and do my books again, because it's the way we set it up. We're setting it up where she really doesn't have to do much, but go in and enter certain things when it comes in, and that's about it. So, let's clean it up together. Partner up with the right person, right? Like my uncle says, follow the right cat. We're the right cat over here. So don't forget, this is the final live of September. So take advantage of the sale while it's here, and mark your calendars for March 26th, Mompreneurs. And I can't wait to see you at the Mompreneur Networking event with babysitting provided. Yay! Love us some babysitting. Unfortunately, there'll be no alcohol served though. We can always have an after party. Do you want to make so if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat. If you want to reach out to me, you can always email me at hello@faithacs.com. And when you send an email, you'll be able to get a link to our calendar right away. Or you can, like I said, hit us up in the inbox. I'm in there. I'm looking. Probably not tonight because I'm going to be sleeping. But yeah, I'll be able to respond tomorrow. But have a good one, everyone. And I hope everyone has a productive, profitable week. Bye.